Interviewing a product owner is one of the most important steps in building a high-performing Agile team. The product owner plays a central role in ensuring that the team delivers value that aligns with both customer needs and business goals. They act as the bridge between stakeholders, users, and the development team, translating ideas into actionable backlog items while maintaining a clear product vision. Because this role demands a mix of leadership, strategy, and collaboration skills, the interview should include questions that explore all dimensions of their abilities, from understanding Agile fundamentals to making data-driven decisions and handling real-world challenges. To begin, it's essential to test the candidate's knowledge of Agile and Scrum fundamentals. Ask them to describe the role of a product owner and how it fits within the Scrum framework. A strong candidate should explain how they collaborate with the Scrum Master and development team to maximize value delivery. Questions like, how does a product owner differ from a project manager? Or how do you handle requirement changes during a sprint? Reveal their grasp of flexibility and agile adaptability. It's also important to explore their understanding of the definition of done and how they ensure it is consistently met. A capable product owner should demonstrate both theoretical understanding and practical examples such as managing changing requirements without disrupting sprint commitments. Next, dive into their ability to create and sustain a product vision and strategy. The product owner's strategic thinking determines whether the product fulfills long-term business objectives. Ask, how do you define a product vision? And how do you align that vision with company goals? Their answers should show that they think beyond features. They should focus on solving customer problems and driving measurable outcomes. You can also ask how they validate whether the vision resonates with user needs, perhaps through user interviews, analytics, or market research. Scenarios such as, what do you do when stakeholders have conflicting priorities, allow you to gauge their decision-making and negotiation abilities. The ideal product owner balances innovation with realism, ensuring that the product roadmap remains achievable while still inspiring the team. A significant portion of a product owner's daily work revolves around backlog management and prioritization. This area is crucial for maintaining flow and focus within the team. Ask how they prioritize backlog items and what frameworks they use, such as Moscow W, WSJF, or the Kano model. Understanding their approach helps reveal whether they make decisions based on business value, risk, and dependencies. You can also ask, how often do you refine your backlog, and who is involved in that process? Their response should reflect collaboration with developers and stakeholders. A well-rounded product owner should know how to balance new feature requests with technical debt and maintenance work, demonstrating their awareness of long-term product health. Moving on to stakeholder management, this section uncovers how effectively the product owner communicates and manages expectations. The best candidates will explain how they gather feedback from multiple stakeholders while maintaining the product vision's integrity. Ask, how do you handle disagreements between stakeholders, or how do you communicate changes in priorities to the team and clients? Effective product owners act as facilitators who unify perspectives rather than simply mediating conflicts. You can also explore how they conduct user interviews or feedback sessions to ensure the product is customer-driven. Their ability to explain technical trade-offs in simple terms and maintain transparency is a strong indicator of success in cross-functional collaboration. Since success is measured by results, include questions about metrics and value delivery. A skilled product owner should not only deliver features, but also ensure those features generate value. Ask, what metrics do you use to measure product success? And can you share an example of how data influenced a decision you made? Common responses may include KPIs like customer satisfaction, user engagement, retention rates, or ROI. Discussing how they analyze post-release feedback or A/B test outcomes helps you understand their commitment to continuous improvement. A data-driven mindset ensures the product owner isn't just guessing what works, but is continuously validating assumptions with evidence. Real-world scenario questions are where candidates can really demonstrate their practical experience. You might want to ask them to describe a time when they had to make a difficult prioritization decision, or maybe when a release didn't go as planned. These kinds of questions, well, they reveal a candidate's problem-solving process, their resilience, and their ability to learn from mistakes. For example, asking, "How did you respond when a stakeholder requested a feature that conflicted with the product strategy?" helps you assess their ability to say no diplomatically, while still staying focused on those long-term goals. You could also ask how they deal with underperforming sprints or changing market demands, since adaptability is honestly one of the most valuable traits for a product owner. The next area to explore is behavioral and leadership skills. The product owner isn't just a decision maker, they're also a motivator and a communicator. You might ask, how do you build trust with your team? Or, how do you keep your team motivated around the product vision? Their answers should show empathy, clarity, and a servant leadership mindset. In addition, asking about times they've received negative feedback can provide some real insight into their emotional intelligence. A good product owner accepts constructive criticism, adjusts accordingly, and always maintains a growth-oriented attitude. They should also be able to demonstrate how they handle saying no to stakeholders without damaging relationships. For larger organizations practicing scaled agile framework, or SAFe, advanced questions can really help test the candidate's understanding. You might ask how they prioritize features within a program increment, or how they coordinate with multiple agile teams. Questions like, can you explain WSJF and when to use it? Or, how do you ensure alignment with agile release train objectives? Are great for testing their ability to scale agile principles beyond just a single team. Ideally, their responses should show strategic alignment across departments and an understanding of how enterprise-level prioritization is a bit different from team-level decisions. In conclusion, interviewing a product owner really should be a balance between technical assessment, behavioral insight, and strategic evaluation. The right questions help you uncover whether the candidate can think both big picture and in detail, aligning product goals with user needs and the overall organizational vision. A strong product owner is not just a backlog manager. They're the voice of the customer, the guardian of business value, and a key influencer in the agile delivery process. By combining scenario-based, strategic, and interpersonal questions, you can identify candidates who not only understand agile principles, but can also apply them to deliver meaningful, measurable outcomes. The goal is to find someone who can lead through clarity, inspire through vision, and continuously adapt in a fast-changing market, because that's the true essence of a successful product owner.